everyone, and welcome back to English Speaking Practice, where learning English is easy and fun. I'm Mia.
And I'm Leo. Hi, everyone. Welcome back.
Leo, how are you today? What is the weather like in your town?
It is cold today. I have a big cup of hot coffee right here. Buddy is sleeping by the window. He loves cold days.
Oh, that is so sweet. It is cold here in the city, too. I have hot tea today. Oliver, my cat, is sitting on my lap right now.
Our pets love these podcast days.
They really do. Okay, everyone, today we have a very exciting topic for you.
Yes, today we are talking about the art of storytelling in English.
Storytelling. This is one of my favorite topics. We are going to help you tell better stories in English.
And this topic is for everyone. You tell stories every day. You just maybe do not know it yet.
That is so true. But first, let's take a quick moment.
Everyone, before we start, we need your help. Please subscribe to English Speaking Practice if you have not already. Just press that subscribe button right now.
And please click the like button too. It really helps us make more episodes for you.
And if you have a friend or a family member who is learning English, please share this podcast with them. Learning together is so much more fun.
Yes, share it today. Okay, thank you so much. Now let's talk about storytelling.
So, what is storytelling? That is a good question.
Yes, let's start there. What does storytelling mean?
Storytelling means sharing a story with another person. You tell them what happened. You tell them how you felt. You help them see what you saw.
I love that. So storytelling is not just for books or movies, it's for real life too.
Exactly. When you say, "Let me tell you about my day," that is storytelling. When you say, "Something funny happened to me," that is storytelling.
So we all tell stories every single day.
Yes, we do. And in English, good storytelling has a simple structure. There is a beginning, a middle, and an end.
Oh yes, this is so important. Let's explain this to our listeners.
Okay, so the beginning of a story sets the scene. You tell people when and where something happened.
Like, last Sunday, I was at the park. That is the beginning.
That's a great example. Then the middle tells what happened, something interesting, funny, or surprising.
And the end tells how the story finished or how you felt about it.
Simple. Beginning, middle, end.
Let's say those three words together, everyone. Repeat after me. Beginning, middle, end. Perfect. Great job, everyone.
Now, why is storytelling important in English? Let me think about that.
Yes, why do we need to learn this?
Because stories connect people. When you tell a good story, people listen. They feel something. They remember you.
And in English, a good story helps you sound more natural, not like a textbook, like a real person.
That's right. Textbooks teach you sentences, but storytelling teaches you how to use those sentences together.
And it builds your confidence too. When you have a story ready, you are not scared of silence.
That is such a good point, Mia. A story fills the silence.
So, how do we tell a good story in English? Let's give our listeners some practical tips.
I love that idea. Let's go.
Tip number 1. Start with a strong opening line, something that makes people want to listen.
Yes. Instead of saying, "I went to the supermarket," you can say, "Something really strange happened to me yesterday."
Oh, that is so much better. Now I want to know what happened.
That is the goal. Pull people in from the first sentence.
Tip number 2. Use time words. Words like first, then, after that, and finally. These words help the listener follow your story.
Yes, time words are like a map. They show your listener where they are in the story.
Oh yes. For example, first I walked into the cafe, then I saw my old friend. After that, we talked for 2 hours. Finally, we said goodbye and we were both so happy.
That's a perfect story. Short, clear, and easy to follow.
And it uses those time words beautifully.
Tip number 3, add details. Details make a story come alive.
What do you mean by details, Leo?
Good question. A detail is a small, specific thing, not just a dog, a big brown dog. not just a coffee, a very hot, sweet coffee.
Oh, I see. Details help people see what you see.
Exactly. Let me think of a story I have with Buddy. Last week, I took Buddy to the park. The ground was wet, it was early morning. Buddy found a big muddy puddle and jumped right in.
Oh, no!
Yes, he was completely browned when we got home. I had to give him a bath outside in the cold.
That is such a funny story, and I can see it clearly. I can see Buddy in the mud. I can see your face.
That is the power of details, everyone.
Tip number 4, use your feelings in the story. Tell people how you felt, not just what happened.
Yes, feelings make a story personal. They make people care.
For example, I can say, I went to Tokyo last year. That's okay. But I went to Tokyo last year and I felt so amazed. Everything was new. Everything was exciting.
That is so much better. You're right. Feelings connect the listener to your experience.
A new word for everyone today. Amazed. Say it with me. Amazed. A-may-zed.
Amazed means you feel very surprised and happy. Like, wow, I cannot believe this. Have you ever felt amazed?
I feel amazed when I see a beautiful sky or when Buddy does something very clever.
I feel amazed when I try food from a new country for the first time.
That is a great example of the word amazed. We'll use this word again later.
Tip number 5, use dialogue in your stories. Dialogue means the words people said to each other.
Yes, instead of saying, my friend told me good news, you can say, my friend said, Leo, I got a new job. Oh yes, dialogue makes the story feel real, like a movie.
And it's good English practice, too. You practice how people really talk.
Here's a new word, dialogue. Say it with me. Dialogue. Di-a-log.
Dialogue means the words people say to each other, in stories, in movies, in real conversations.
Exactly. And when you use dialogue in your story, your listener feels like they were there.
Okay, everyone, let's stop here for a moment. Are you following along?
Let me say the tips again in a different way. So far, we have 5 tips.
Tip 1. Start with a strong opening line.
Tip 2, use time words like first, then, after that, finally. These words are your map.
Tip 3, add details, small specific things that help people see your story.
Tip 4, use your feelings. Tell people how you felt. Feelings make stories personal.
Tip 5, use dialogue. Use the real words people said. It makes stories feel alive.
Tip 6, practice your story first. Know your beginning, middle, and end.
And remember, every story you tell in English is good practice. It doesn't have to be perfect.
You are doing great, everyone. These tips will help you so much.
Now let's go a little deeper. Let's talk about something called voice. This is a great word.
What does voice mean in storytelling?
Your storytelling voice is not just the sound of your voice. It is your style. It is the way you tell stories. It is what makes your story yours.
So 2 people can tell the same story, but it sounds different because each person has a different voice?
That's exactly right. For example, I tell stories in a calm, slow way. I like to build up slowly to the funny or surprising part.
And I tell stories very fast. I jump straight to the exciting part, then I go back and explain.
We are different storytellers, but both styles work.
So everyone listening, find your style. Your voice is special. Your way of telling stories is good.
Do not try to sound like someone else. Be yourself.
Let me share a story about my storytelling voice. Last month, I went to a photography workshop. I met a woman named Nadia. She was from Brazil.
Oh, tell me more.
So we were both looking at the same photo. It was a photo of an old market, very colorful. And I said to her, "This photo makes me feel like I can smell the food." And she laughed and said, "Me too, I can almost taste it."
That is lovely. You both connected through the story of that photo.
Exactly. That was storytelling, not planned, just natural, and it started a beautiful friendship.
That is amazing, Mia. See, stories connect people in any language.
Tip number 6. Practice your story before you tell it.
Yes, think about your story before you speak, not word by word, just the basic shape.
Think, what is the beginning? What happened in the middle? How did it end?
You can practice in front of a mirror, or you can tell the story to your pet.
Leo, you tell stories to Buddy, don't you?
I do. Buddy is a great listener. He never interrupts.
Oliver always interrupts. He walks on my keyboard.
Tip 7. Keep it short first. When you are learning, short stories are better.
Yes, a 2-minute story is perfect. You do not need to tell everything. Pick the most interesting part.
Think of it like a photo. You don't take a photo of everything. You find the best moment and you capture that.
I love that, Leo. That is a beautiful way to think about it. Now let's talk about some common mistakes. Watch out for this, everyone.
A very common mistake is starting with too much background information.
Yes, like saying, well, in 2018, I was living in a different city and I had a different job, and I used to take the bus every morning, and one day it was raining and I forgot my umbrella, and then, by this time, the listener is tired.
That is so true. Start closer to the exciting part.
Start right before the interesting thing happens. The listener does not need all the history.
Another common mistake, using "and then" too many times.
Oh, yes. And then I went there, and then I saw him, and then he said, and then I felt. It becomes too repetitive.
Instead, use different connectors. Use but, so, because, suddenly.
Oh, suddenly is a great story word. Suddenly. Say it with me. Suddenly. Suddenly. Suddenly means something happened very fast, unexpectedly. For example, I was walking home. Suddenly, it started to rain.
Great word. Use it to add drama and excitement to your story.
And here's a really fun vocabulary word today. Vivid. V-I-V-I-D.
Oh, I love this word. Vivid means something is very clear, very bright, very strong in your mind.
Like, I have a vivid memory of my grandmother's kitchen. I can still smell the bread she made.
Beautiful. A vivid story uses strong details. It helps the listener feel like they're right there.
So our goal is to tell vivid stories, clear, strong, full of details and feelings.
Let's remember that word vivid. V-I-V-I-D. Vivid.
Okay, let's do a short vocabulary review before our big recap.
Great idea. Today we learned 4 great words.
Word 1, amazed. It means very surprised and happy. I was amazed by the view.
Word 2, dialogue. The words people say to each other. Good stories use dialogue.
Word 3, suddenly. Something happens very fast. Suddenly, the lights went off.
Word 4, vivid. Very clear and strong in your mind. She told a vivid story.
These are all wonderful story words. Use them this week. Okay, let's do our big recap. Let's remember what we talked about today.
Today, we talked about the art of storytelling in English.
Point 1, every story has 3 parts, a beginning, a middle, and an end.
Point 2, start with a strong opening line. Make your listener want to hear more.
Point 3, use time words. First, then, after that, finally. These words are your map.
Point 4, add details, small, specific things that help people see your story.
Point 5, use your feelings. Tell people how you felt. Feelings make stories personal.
Point 6, use dialogue. Use the real words people said. It makes stories feel alive.
Point 7, practice your story first. Know your beginning, middle, and end.
And remember, every story you tell in English is good practice. It doesn't have to be perfect.
The more you tell stories, the better you get. It's that simple.
Now, here's our challenge for you this week. This week, tell one short story in English every day.
It can be about anything. Something funny that happened, something you saw, something you ate.
Keep it short, 2 or 3 sentences. Use one of our tips.
You can tell it to a friend or write it as a comment below. We want to read your stories. Yes, that brings us to our question for today, everyone.
We want to know, can you tell us a short story in English in the comments below?
It can be about anything, maybe something that happened to you this week, or a funny thing your pet did, or a meal you loved.
Write 2 or 3 sentences. Use time words if you can. That's all.
Don't worry about mistakes, just try. We love reading your stories. It's great practice for you.
And before we go, please remember to subscribe to English Speaking Practice.
Yes, click that subscribe button so you never miss a lesson.
And please give us a like. It really helps us reach more people who are learning English.
And share this episode with a friend or family member who wants to improve their English. Learning together is so much better.
We want to build a big community of English learners together.
Yes, together we can all improve our English. You are not alone.
Thank you so much for listening today, everyone.
It was so fun talking about storytelling with you today.
Next time, we're going to talk about how to express your feelings in English, how to say what you feel clearly and naturally.
Oh, I love that topic. That's going to be a great one.
So stay tuned. We'll see you next time.
Goodbye, everyone. Keep practicing. You're doing amazing.
Bye-bye, and tell your stories. The world wants to hear them.